All right, excellent. Let's get into game one here of the final match of the losers bracket. Oh man, I lost all my mods, of course.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have exactly the 2 that I installed or something. Yeah, I'll go screw with it later. That's
Oof.
irritating. Anyway, it's fine. I'll fix it in between games. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a challenge, but we'll make it work.
Right.
Okay. So this is the start of the last game of the losers bracket. We're down to 3 teams surviving. Cats, Rain, and of course, 3X is waiting in the wings to see who they're playing, and that will be the winner of this match.
Right.
Zath, talk to me about the Cats lineup. What do we got here on Northern Waters?
All right. So Cats bringing with them the St. Vincent, a Napoli, Petropavlovsk, Vampire Deuce, Druid, another Druid, and an Elbing. Now, I want to comment real quick. You can already see it happening. Last time we looked at the render, Cats went hard into A, and it looks like they're doing that again already.
Yep. It worked
What do we got?
Them. It looks like they're stick with it.
Right. What's up with Rain?
Rain kind of maybe leaning a little hard the other way, Zath. Already we're seeing their deployment shaping up that way. They've got a 3-cruiser lineup, Napoli, Petropavlovsk, and Yodo, fronted by 4 destroyers of their own, Elbing, Smolin, Druid, and a Marceau. Now the Yodo and Gangbarang's Marceau are the only ships headed over to A, so I think what we're going to see, as you like to call it, Zath, is a little bit of toilet bowl action.
That's right. That's right. Now, interesting, by doing this, there's little to no vision in the middle, and you can see Himukai, Kanata's Druid, is heading straight to the middle of the map to get his team as much vision as possible. I like that decision.
Rain doing something here we've seen them do in King of the Sea, a similar strategy. You dash a quick French destroyer to A, knowing that you're not going to be able to hold it. The goal here is to just try to steal some early points before you bail out.
That's right.
Let's see if he's got the time to do it.
I don't think he does. Radar's already up by the Petro.
Petro radar's going up. I think they're going to drive him out before
nope, they got it.
Get the cap off.
They got it. Because they can't see him for 6 seconds as soon as he's detected on radar.
There it is. He is gonna barely pick it up. And so, Rain clearly having no thought that they're gonna get a whole lot out of this cap, but for a little while, they are gonna be able to take it up. And maybe if they're able to defend it for a little bit, that's not likely to happen. But they don't know that when the game starts. You know, you might be able to reset it and just keep them off the opposing team off of it a little bit longer. But they get a few points there.
Now, the other thing, too, with Gangbarang's play there, he might have been trying to get an idea of just how much of their team is there. You can see now St. Vincent, Petro, Napoli detected. Vamp, Deuce, and Druid did not open up, but it's safe to assume there's at least 1 destroyer ahead of that group.
Indeed. Indeed. And, I mean, that's the other thing is that, you know, they know now there's a whole lot of firepower on that flank. Formazing already turned around, vomiting torpedoes back through the cap.
And I'll tell you what.
The Petro and the Napoli were all lit for a while.
I'll tell you what, if we saw that by just pulling up the replay render, you better believe Rain saw that too, and they knew this was going to happen.
I guarantee they had time to go watch that little replay and go, oh, that's a heavy push. Okay, well, let's try something. And so here we are.
Yep. Look at that Torp soup being vomited out by the Yodo.
Yep. I mean, those Japanese light cruisers, the torpedoes is one of the only things that they do really well. You don't take that thing for the guns, man.
No, you definitely don't. As we saw in the previous game.
Oh, it's almost, you know, it's funny, right? For years we've had Kitakami like lurking in the wings, and then they gave us a line of ships that are kind of in a weird way. They're almost all part Kitakami. Big
Everybody hates it.
Amazing. Full pins there from the St. Vincent takes about 1/3 of his HP away.
One of his torpedo launchers is stunned. Let's take a look. Oof. Only 500 hit points on the other starboard side torpedo launcher.
That is a cool mod. Now I'm seeing this for the first time.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
That's actually really sexy.
Yeah.
I will say it was a little shocking to me when I learned that certain modules in the game spawn with a random amount of health. That was mind-blowing.
And the fact that it's been that way forever?
Yeah, and that we never knew because you could never see that data.
Right.
Well, 4 minutes in, and already seeing a bit of reaction by Cats, pulling BYF's Petro off the giant push. Circling him back as now Rain touches the B cap. Malamu's Druid into the extreme southeastern corner there, flanked by Antaro's Smolland, backed up by Artorias' Napoli.
And Katz's Druid now turning around to try to work together with the Petro of Katz to deal with this push.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Himukai's Druid. They have 2 Druids in the field. I was looking at the other one. My apologies. So Himukai's about to step onto this cap. In fact, we're about to have a little Druid on Druid slap fight.
Feels like that.
Yep.
Himukai detected now.
Yep, catches Malamu in the turn. Going to get some good damage into him. Smolland's going to now pick up Himukai as well and punish him for a little while.
Yep. Himukai now popping the smoke, but of course, he's within Petro radar. There it is.
Well, and within Smolland radar. They're going to start with the Petro radar. That's going to pick him up for a while, and he's going to have to deal with Elbing, Smolland, and Napoli shells coming in, and the Napoli and the SAT
secondaries. Yep.
Yep. That's going to really be punishing. And there, he dips down below 9,000 HP and falling.
Yep, there goes the front turret on the Daring. Or the Druid, I mean. Sorry.
Just disabled or permagon?
Disabled.
Okay.
He was forced to run a DCP earlier, which is causing him to smoke, or to burn and lose that front turret temporarily.
Radar's out. I think they're pushing up with Malamu's Hydro to try to get up here and get Himukai picked up again.
Yeah, but look at BYF. He just did a gamer turn right in front of Artorias' Napoli.
Well,
but then that.
He got some back because Artorias' smoke not doing him much good there with so many ships able to spawn, able to pick him out.
Yeah, that's the problem with Napoli is you think you're safe, you fire your guns, you realize, oops. And then the counter salvo hurts.
They do have Himukai on Hydro just barely. Malamu taking some pain. Opri's Petro now getting in on BYF's Petro. Very, very tight game here. 6.5 minutes in, only a 30-point lead and growing.
Gangbrang is literally in the corner of the map and going to die.
Oh yeah, they've chased him here.
Wow. That will take him out of this game, though.
Yep.
There it is.
There's a lead change. Over to Katz. It'll take them a bit to recover and get these ships back into the game as the Yodo is also trapped on the bottom of the map. That's Formazing. Trying to farm as much damage out of this St. Vincent as he can.
BYF goes down up on the north to the Elbing.
Rain answers with a kill of their own. I still feel like Himukai's Druid is very, very, very screwed in that position.
Yeah, he did kind of paint himself into a corner. I think this is his opportunity to run, and he's not taking it.
I'm not sure he's got the opportunity to run. If he runs north... Okay, there we go. Smolland radar going up. They want to know where he's at.
But running north is his best option. If you run south, you run into the Petro. You go north,
he has...
you know.
Malamu now moving up, determined to either to get this kill or to force him back. Malamu knows he's going to take some pain for this, but they're willing to give up the health to secure this kill. And they
there
do.
It is.
So a one-ship lead again for Rain. Up to about a 200-point lead on the strength of their cap advantage.
And there goes Formazing.
Kind of inevitable. Again, trapped at the bottom of the map, nowhere to run. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, got needled to death by that Druid.
He does manage to land a little bit of revenge torpedoes there. He gets one into Steel Shadow's stern as he makes the turn here into the sea cap.
Right. We haven't really seen too much use out of that St. Vincent in this game.
Well, they used it. I mean, you know, we talked earlier. They pulled the handbrake, right? They tried this similar strategy on hotspot. They charged down the western flank. They got to the south side of the cap and then kind of like stopped.
Yep.
They didn't make that mistake this game. They turned him east, and he just kept his foot on the gas and kept going.
Right. And I think that was important. It did obviously zone out the Yodo and eventually help get that kill, but I just haven't seen his guns, aside from that initial salvo on the Yodo. Those guns really haven't been heard. Or felt, I suppose.
Well, both he and Steel Shadow are detecting each other, I think. Is this a proxy spot, or is Is the Petro spotted some other way? Petro spotted some other way. Druid's got him on the surface. That's what it is. Malamu, I was thought for a bit Malamu might be trying to run down this Elbing, and in fact, I think they are going to run. Nope, the island's going to provide just enough shelter. They're going to miss each other. But it's going to be close.
I don't know if that's a fight that the Elbing wants to take, but it's going to have to take.
I was going to say I'm not convinced it's a fight the Druid wants to take, but either way, we are where we are.
Radar going up by the Petro?
Yep. Petro radar picking up Yuka's Druid on the bottom end of the cap. Drive him off temporarily, maybe.
Yep. Arturius opening up with the Napoli now.
Smalland and Napoli pulling back to get involved in this fight.
And actually, he's within Smalland radar, so as soon as the Petro's radar goes down, Smalland's should come back up.
Sort of waiting to see when that happens. Intaro is not pushing that button just yet. There it goes.
Yeah, too late. Yuka manages to get out of that radar circle.
As now the Napoli is the one capping C. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yuka is still. They're both capping C.
They're
Yuka's
both
still
capping
in
C.
Circle. All right. Well,
because the Petro's Hydro is down too.
Both teams on 2 kills, but it's about a 140-point lead and shrinking here for Rain. Cats trying to find a way to cross the finish line with a win, but they've got a little bit of ground to make up here.
Yeah, we're going to see Lala now just chase after the Petro.
Well,
St. Vincent moving forward. They're going to try to squeeze him out.
They're squeezing out the Petro here. The St. Vincent moving around from one side, the Napoli moving around from the other.
This is a very smart play.
It's an incredibly smart play. Curious to see if the Petro is going to be able to take some of the St. Vincent, a chunk out of the St. Vincent as he goes.
You might, honestly, depending on the angles.
His best play is to try for the Ram. He's not
going to happen.
To it.
Did you see that salvo? And the funny torp takes him down.
Yep. The shells and the torp seal the deal there. That's not a thing.
Wow.
That doesn't quite flip the lead, but it does basically tie the game. Cat's about to move out into the lead here on their cap advantage. There it is. 8 minutes to play.
Yep, and Intaro now is also in trouble.
Still lit. St. Vincent shells coming in. Those all missed.
Just missed. All right, so I retract my earlier statement. St. Vincent was heard this game.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And kudos to Cats for continually trying to shoot Intaro, even though he's dark. Very good idea.
Oh, yeah.
41 seconds now is all that remains.
How often do we see it? Some of the little things that you see competitive players do that you don't always see in randoms, they make all the difference. Just continuing to fish for targets and smoke that you know are there, for example. When Intaro goes out, the game's going to be over.
Yeah. And he knows that, and he's going for it anyway. He might get a kill. He's thinking, nope, he does not. And I have another death pick.
And there we go. Game 1, going to Cats. Zaf, I think that's the most complete game we've seen Cats play yet today.
Right. I would agree. And remember that Cats yesterday took a game off of 3X.
Oh, top of 3X. There it goes. All right, what do we got? Right. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be entertaining.
Absolutely. Which side would you like to take, sir?
Oh, I got to talk about this Rain lineup. I can't not. Can't not.
Go for it.
I gotta do it. Yeah. All right, listen. So once again, Rain going for the Battleship-less lineup, running Formazing's Austin, Quops Petro, Dastards Smolensk. That is a whole lot of light cruiser. 4 destroyers. Sheep Shimakaze, Gangbarang's Zorki, Malamu's Druid, and Intaro's Daring. That is going to be spicy. Talk to me about the Cats lineup here, Zach.
Fighting to the south, we have a St. Vincent, a Gibraltar, Marseille, Elbing, Ragnar, Yamagiri, and an Elbing. And you know what I just thought about, Raptor? Cats.
Kill them all. What?
Cats hate rain. That's enough of that.
Holy God. Someone's going to clip that. We're never going to live it down. It's going to be amazing. All right. All right,
goodness.
here we go. Let's have a look at some early deployments. Actually, let's have a quick look at anybody doing anything weird with builds.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything weird.
It seems too late in the day in the tournament for us to be seeing really unusual crap.
Right.
2 Elbings, Yamagiri. Is that a full torpedo build, Yama? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing special there.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, yesterday, was it? All these games are starting to blend together. Was it yesterday or earlier today we saw the Austin fight on the 9 line? This was today.
Earlier today. Just a few games ago.
Yeah, and Four Amazing lost that fight.
He did. Now, it's interesting. Now, I want to point out something. When I looked, I don't know if it was Four Amazing's Austin build earlier, but one of the Austin builds we looked at earlier today did not have the heavy HE shell skill. But Four Amazing does here, and of course Dastard Smolensk does as well. I mean, you would expect it on Smolensk. I would have expected it on Austin, but I know at least one of the Austin skills that builds that I looked at earlier didn't have it, and I remember being shocked.
Yeah.
Very, very heavy sea deployment here from Cats. Ragnar trying to get in a position to cover things with radar. Gibraltar's going to move up and back him up. Gibraltar actually has to be a little frosty as he moves through this gap. What's Gibraltar's detection, Zath? Do you know on the surface?
Off the top of my head, it's 10-something, I thought.
Well, he's got to be really careful. If this
Detected.
Petro has AP in the barrel, this could go badly. Yep.
Okay, so
Petro
it's 11-something.
Petro is salivating. He's going to miss that salvo?
Nope, Citadel.
No, there it was. Yeah.
And Lala's also forced to turn here, too, so Petro's going to have another salvo into a full broadside.
Oh, no.
Could have been a lot worse.
Overpins. That could have been way worse. He's going to get to some cover now. He'll be all right.
Yeah, because Lala was going behind that island, the Petro fired a little behind. I think if he fired farther forward, the island would have eaten the shells.
I want to point something out, Zach. Rain, 100,000 hit points upside down.
Yeah, I see this.
That is a huge deficit to overcome. They got their work cut out for them. They're catching Intaro's daring here with the Ragnar radar a little early. Gibraltar absolutely smashing him for about a quarter of his HP right there. He's trying to single fire the torps, but the hydro's up.
Yeah, but they still might land. We'll have to see in a little bit as Intaro gets another hit. Oh, his rear torpedo launcher, Intaro's, only has 217 hit points to it.
Nope, all of the torpedoes slide right by Lala, and that's going to leave the Sea Cap in firm control of Cats here, as we're just a few minutes into Game 2. Speaking of torpedo soup, have a check down to the west of the B Cap. Holy cow!
I mean, we saw
everybody firing out their RPF marker.
Pretty much. I mean, that's why you take a Yamagiri, right? Is to spray and pray. Wall of skill.
Let's see how it works. Sheep has got a gap here. He'll be fine.
Yeah. More importantly, he's going to spot the torpedoes so everybody knows they're coming. But Gangbring might not know about this other set of torpedoes coming. Here it goes right in the face.
Yep, he's about to slide into one. He's about to slide into
takes a second torpedo in the bow.
Slides into 2 of them in the bow because he never slowed down. He never took his foot off the gas.
Oof. So, how's that Zorky feeling?
Yeah.
Malibu does go on to the B cap though, and Petro, very, very strong play here by this Petro, coming straight down, saying we're just gonna.
I like it.
Yeah. Try to get in the backfield here.
Well, he's already beat the Gibraltar up a little bit, and Lala's coming back. You have to wonder if maybe we're going to see a repeat of that engagement. 5 minutes gone. Go ahead.
St. Vincent just took a torpedo or 2. Steel Shadow up on the 9 line.
5 minutes gone, and a very strong push from Rain down the 4 line nets them the B cap, mirrored by Katz's strong push up the 9 line, but they, at the moment, only holding control of C.
Yep. I feel like so far we haven't seen the Smolensk do that much.
We have no. Smolensk is about sitting and farming, and he's been too busy moving.
Yeah.
I really like this Petro position, Zath. I cannot say enough. I'm with you. I love it. I love seeing this. You have to wonder if Lala even knows he's there.
That's right.
You have to suspect. Probably suspect something. Because he knows he's on. You know what it is? Petro's hydro's up. Lala knows he's on hydro, so Lala knows he's probably around that corner. That makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah.
Steel Shadow takes another torpedo in the St. Vincent, but Formazing just gets hammered.
Well,
Taro detected.
Yeah, they got in Taro on radar real briefly, I think, as he takes a big salvo from the Marseille.
Mm-hmm.
He can't really slow down. He's just trying to break contact, break line of sight, as the Austin continues to try and farm the Elbing. And Taro managing to sneak away on 2,000 HP as the pain now starts to fall on Formazing. Those two ships are dead. It's only a matter of time. The only thing they can do probably is hope to draw them out. Now, have a look back at the B cap. The Zorky, the Smolensk, and Malamu all headed up this gap again, up the 4 line.
Oh, yeah.
I think they sense that they're going to be needed up here. Ooh, big hit on the Ragnar there from the Petro.
Amazing goes down for Amazing.
There goes Formazing, and Taro just trying to defend his ship, keep it on the board as long as he can. Yuka giving up a ton of HP right there.
Yeah, he's got to heal.
First blood of the game going to Cats, but for the moment, board control is leaning a bit in Rain's favor. Petro radar going up for info. Maybe they'll have the opportunity to put Yuka off the board here.
That's what they were looking for.
That wasn't it.
Nope. But I do like Steel Shadow's St. Vincent, though, coming towards the middle of the map to get behind the Petro.
Smolensk farming commences on Lala's Gibraltar.
It's going to take a long time.
Somebody caught a whiff of Sheep's Shima, as now the Smolensk starts in on Yuchi's Yamaguri. Yeah, these destroyers, like if you get that Smolensk time, he'll just melt those guys. But man.
But the difficult thing, though, in competitive is getting that Smolensk close enough to be able to do that to those destroyers.
Absolutely.
You can't just sit in the back and farm over an island. I mean, you can try, but...
Well, we're about to have a big rumble here in the middle of the map. If you have a look, you can kind of see the lines are drawn, right? Cats has got this beautiful north-south line right along the 6 line. Rain's sort of mirroring them here along the 4 and the 5 lines. As St. Vincent's pushing in and starting to get shots on the Petro. Now they're going to try and pincer the Petro, it looks like, as the Gibraltar moves up. Big hits on the Steel Shadow.
Yeah.
Petro guns are no joke, especially at these ranges.
No, they are not. All right, let's see if Cats can do this efficiently or not.
Upo doing a brilliant job here, keeping his bow to the Gibraltar, his stern to the St.
They're going to ram.
Looks like he's going to go for the ram, try for the trade. He's going to get it. That leaves the St. Vincent free to patrol this channel here in between A and B if he likes.
Very smart decision by Steel Shadow to hit the brakes as soon as that ship dies. Dodges all those torpedoes as a result.
Yep. Still leaves Rain down a ship, but up 110 points in climbing.
Well,
halfway mark of the game approaching.
About to be down 2 ships here, as Intaro
Did Intaro get spotted again?
Mm-hmm.
How? Oh, he should be faster than this. Is Elbing faster than Daring? They've just been running him down all game?
Elbing has access to engine boost, Daring does not. I think that's the difference.
That's the difference. You're 100% right. That's the difference.
Now, Gangbarang is obviously opening up, but Elbing wisely hits the brakes and smokes.
Gang on 2 fires, heel ticking. He's going to go out. I think they're going to pick him up right here, Zaf.
Oof. Marsilli shells just missed, it looked like. Doesn't matter. Gang is, well... Oh, there it is.
Yep. Ragnar shells say no as the Marseille steps onto A.
Yep, and the Shimakaze does torpedo the Elbing that was trying to shadow the Smolensk and the Sheep's Shimakaze, so that's a good pickup for Rain.
A little bit of breathing room, Zath, but it just feels like at this point, Rain doesn't have the pieces they need to make this happen. They're going to lose control of A. They can't stop it now. They could send Sheep Shimakaze to C, but I don't think they can afford to break him off that long.
I think the only way that they can get back into this is if the Yamagiri for Cats just kind of stumbles into the Shimakaze and dies.
You like derps or something?
Which kind of just happened.
Well, he hasn't died necessarily.
Dastard just got spanked in the face by, I think, the St. Vincent.
He did get lit, but they're doing a good job of beating up the Yamagiri. If they can pick up this kill, that, I won't say it puts them back in the driver's seat, but it certainly gets them breathing room that they desperately need.
Right, and of course the Shimakaze has to know, the Sheep has to know that this Yamagiri is very low on health now. You can see his engine boost is on. He's going straight in for it. And there's the detection.
He knows he's got to sell his ship to get these spots to try and make this happen. Good salvos on the Yama.
Yep, Yamagiri loses a torp tube temporarily. It's stunned. Doesn't matter, he's about to lose his entire ship.
He hasn't lost it yet.
Yeah, but Dastard's looked at it in his direction. He's firing over the island. And the Shimakaze takes him out. That's a huge kill, actually.
That is a big kill. The lead flips back now. Now the game sort of hinges on Dastard's ability to clear one of these guys out. How long has his smoke got left? Probably not as long as he wants.
50 seconds, 75 seconds. No, that's how long it's been active
That's how long it's been there. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of ticking up the other way.
Yep.
You also have to believe this Marseille has got, his hydros running.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got maybe 30 seconds, before the Marseille is going to pick him up. And then he's going to be pincered and very, very, very dead.
Indeed. Matter of fact, Dastard now going full speed through the last remaining smoke puff. Try to get himself in a position to be able to turn and dodge. That didn't happen.
And no, I'm afraid
the 1-2 punch.
Absolutely
and Dastard
punished.
goes down.
As Steel Shadow's actually going to take one of these torpedoes. I don't think it's going to be enough unless he gets stuck with a flood for a while.
Tsushima Torp, he DCPs. He took it on the belt in the middle.
He DCP'd, he's okay. So,
yeah.
25 seconds to play, 4v2.
The Sheep now just going in, guns blazing.
15 seconds to pick up a kill.
Nope.
And Sheep is out. There it is. There it is.
Cats
with the sweep, Zach.
Cats with the 2-0 sweep of the loser bracket finals. They get to go and face 3X in a rematch from the winners bracket. Woo, boy, this is exciting.
I love it.
I am here for this, everybody. I am here for this. Congratulations.
Indeed.
To Cats.
Meow.